Hi Leo, it's Victoria with Victory House Tarot. Thank you for being here. This is your Leo, October 2021 monthly intuitive tarot card reading. I don't know why I said, what did I say? I can't remember what I said. Anyway, oh, Taurus. There might be a message in the Taurus message for you, okay? So check that out. This is a general reading. Check your rising moon signs for more information. And give me a moment here to pray while I shuffle your cards. Okay, 2 cards came out while I was shuffling. By the way, everybody's messages have been pretty much the same. We are in Mercury retrograde, which the energies of Mercury retrograde pretty much make us revisit old patterns, habits, thoughts, situations, things of that nature. And it's there to help us remove lessons from our past. So the point of Mercury retrograde is if you've been doing something negatively, or you've had an addiction, or you're revisiting bad situations that are unhealthy for you, it's time to work through those and move on to the next situation by the next full moon. Or hopefully the new moon, the energies of the new moon will help you move forward, which I think are coming up here in within the next 7 to 10 days. So I'm not sure what that is. I need to check that out. I haven't done so yet. Okay. So everybody's been getting this message of being stuck and waiting and doing the work and sitting and waiting. Some of us are revisiting old loves, old situations that we need to karmically remove from our past. So that's where we're at. So messages have not been highly motivating, should I say, is the proper word. There's not been a lot of excitement in the messages. So I'm sorry, I can only give what Spirit gives me, so I just want you to know, don't expect anything exciting. I mean, you might get something exciting, but I don't know yet, so just telling you. So we have Justice and Strength reversed. So something kicked you in the ass recently that kind of brought you a little bit down, okay? There wasn't much you could do about it. It pretty much just knocked your feet out from under you. I don't know what this is. But it could have been something legal. It could have been something karmic. Ace of Swords. So it looks like you might have gotten news about this. Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance reversed. Wow. So this is a little contradictory. Okay, something you were dealing with that you didn't have a lot of strength to deal with worked out in your favor, but you weren't mentally or physically ready to handle this, okay? Whatever this is for you. There hasn't been a lot of healing, and that's why you haven't had a lot of strength to deal with this, because you're like, oh no, not again. Here we go again. Kind of one of those situations, like I have to deal with this again. It's kind of how is what I'm hearing coming out of your mouth, okay? So Temperance reversed, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Swords reversed, 5 of Cups reversed. I don't feel like this is your issue. It's somebody in your immediate surroundings, your immediate family, your immediate friendships, your immediate work environment, whatever the case. I'm seeing heavy water here. Lots of water, lots of air, lots of earth too. Well, no, I only have 1 earth card, but okay. No, I have 2 earth cards. We've got Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, heavy air, heavy fire, heavy water. So there's a strong disappointment here. Whatever's going on in your life with this situation, there's a really strong disappointment. There's a lot of love here for this person, but you're heavily disappointed. They kind of turned their lives upside down. They turned the house upside down. They kept everybody from moving on, because here we are having to take care of this situation. So revisiting old issues, Mercury retrograde, right? Ace of Rods, Ten of Rods. You got all 4 aces on the table, all 4 of them, and they're all upright. And Ten of Rods, ending a cycle. So there's victory here. There's ending a cycle of some sort, whether this is with someone else or it's you personally. But I really feel like it's someone close to you. Because it's a strong inability to do anything about it here. So that's why I feel like it's not you. But I feel like this is the last time you might have to deal with this situation. At least for a while. We never know what the future is going to bring, right? Because we have free will. Alright. The Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups reversed, the Lovers, the Death card, the Queen of Swords reversed, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords reversed. Okay, so you come out of this, everything's okay. There's no more anxiety, there's no more pain, there's no more suffering. There's a moving up here, and I feel like it's more, for some of you, you might be making some financial steps upward. For a lot of you, I feel it's inner, a lot of inner self, okay? So what do we got here? So there's a strong water sign energy here, male or female. I'm feeling very strongly female, who has upset the balance of their relationships. They've worked outwards from their relationships, and now something's coming in that's needing for them to transform, to make a change in their life in order not to be left in the cold or to have dire circumstances like losing their home, their jobs, their money, their stability. So there's a strong need for change in this person, whatever's going on in their life. And it's occurring. There's a lot of anxiety and pain over this, but there's a raising up. Like I said, there's a raising up in the energy, in the thought process, in the emotions that's going to remove this, take this situation away. At least for a while, a long time, I feel. You know, if we're dealing with addictions here, those can come back. Like I said, we have free will. You know, things trigger people and then they're off, you know, because they can't deal with the fear and the anxiety and the stress over it. But I feel very strongly in most cases here, there's a triggering of newness, of doing it differently, of starting over again, and removing some of these obstacles that have been holding these relationships and this movement of self onward, okay? I hope that makes sense. The Chariot. So yeah, things are going to move forward. Somebody might be looking at a new car. Typical of Leo. They like new cars. Ten of Swords reversed, excuse me. Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups and Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's a moving forward and leaving things behind, although there's some disruptiveness with money. And you or them might receive news about possibly losing a job or losing some type of income or making some bad investments, I'm feeling. There might be some loss of health here, too, for some people. I don't know. That's not in the cards directly, but I'm feeling it. I'm hearing it. I'm feeling it. Okay? Remember, I read intuitively, so I don't read just the cards. I read and feel from spirit. Okay. The Moon reversed, the Eight of Swords reversed, and the Emperor. So releasing fear, taking charge of your life and releasing fear so that you can move forward. Page of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's a victory here for you by learning to take care of yourself and being happy and adjusted with your singlehood. No longer wanting to fight these battles. You're ready to lay down your swords. You're ready to lay everything down and do what's required of you to get you to where you need to go. High Priestess, reverse. You're not really saying a lot. You're not talking a lot to a lot of people. The Devil. This came out sideways. But this is trying to break free from addictions. So I feel some of you are trying to let go of some bad habits, some negative habits. You're working on them now. You're not quite there yet. That's why it came across horizontally and not vertically. Knight of Rods, yeah. Trying to make a passionate new beginning here. Anything else for Leos, please, Lord? Anything else? Anything else you need them to hear? All right. Top half of the deck. There's been some disappointments over a relationship, of trying to make a relationship work. And that's part of what, there's some failure issues here that you're dealing with. It's part of what's holding you back a little bit. I haven't even read the cards yet. That's from Spirit. That's just coming out. So, let's see here. There is an avoidance of making a change here. And I see that it's affecting your money, your relationships, the inability to take on any new offers, to grow spiritually or in a higher way, to finish your education, to grow spiritually as well, if I haven't said that. Yeah, and you're working hard, but you're not moving anywhere, and it's because of this refusing to move on. So life hasn't changed for you, and there's been a lot of disappointments for you, but it's been you who's been holding yourself back by refusing to make that change, refusing to let go. So you're revisiting, since we're in Mercury retrograde, you're revisiting that pattern, unfortunately, and it's just time to let it go. And I'm sorry, Leo folks. I have lots of passion for you. You're being very defensive about this, but it's you who puts yourself there, okay? And God loves you. You're precious in His sight. You were perfectly born. You have the tools that you need, the power of the angels and your spirit guides and family members who have crossed behind you. So have the hope and the courage to do whatever you need to do. Now this is Spirit here talking, so this message is meant for somebody. Somebody here really needs some encouragement, and they need to know they're important. You're important. You are. You have a role in this world that you were destined to fill out. Now all these addictions, these problems, whatever, that's the demons. And you just tell them, look, my heart's not with you, my soul's not with you, I'm not going with you. No more of your bullshit, darkness. Leave me alone and walk in the light. Choose to do the right things. Choose to ask God for your help, okay? Because that's where things need to go. The Fool. Yeah, when you do all this, you embark on a brand new journey. So appropriate. Anything else? Anything else? Please. Anything else, please, Spirit? There's going to be a lot of arguments and bantering between you and those around you because you kind of upset the home a little bit. You made a wrong decision. You made a wrong turn. And people are kind of giving you crap for it, okay? To be expected, right? We all go through that for our family and loved ones. Well, you did this, yeah. Yeah, we effed up, okay? Take accountability for it. Make a decision straight out to say yes. But also make a decision to let go of the pain and the burdens. All right? The Magician, the Hermit, and the Hangman. You have everything you need to And you have spiritual guidance here. You've got spiritual guidance behind you, backing you up, guiding you to make something new. Right now, most of you are in a spot where you can't move. You're kind of doing some things to help you get to the next level, but you're stuck where you're at. And that's okay. Just keep doing the work, all right? Let's move on to a different deck. Let's get some spiritual messages. See what our spirit guides have to say to us. 1 second here. Alright, messages for Leo, please. Messages for Leo. Sacral Chakra. This is all about your wants and your desires. This is about taking this color and imagining it swirling in front of you and inhaling it through your nose. Let it spiral down through your body. You want to do this 3 times a day. I must need some work on this one because I've done some of the other colors for the other people, and I was feeling really good when I did it. This time I'm like, ooh, there's a blockage here. I don't know much about Reiki, but ooh, and I'm getting nauseous. So work on opening that up, okay? It's holding you back. It's creating an imbalance for you in some way. So that could be related to releasing those chakras. Control. Quit trying to control your life, okay? You're trying to see what's going to happen, and you're trying to make it happen for yourself. It's not working, is it? It's not. Okay, guys? So, oh, you got different message. Coming together. So I feel like there is a coming together with lots of people around you. Family, friends, other people, working through things. Nurture. Get out in nature. You might go out and sit on a park bench. You might stare out the window and open your window and get fresh air. And listen. Listen to the crickets talking to you. Listen to the wind speaking to you. Ask God, the Spirit, and your friends and family members on the other side, as well as your spirit guides, to speak to you, and sit there and listen. And watch how there's movement inside of you, just churning and growing and opening up. So this past full moon was all about spirituality, all about moving to next levels, letting things go. I feel like this is a strong message for you. I feel there's something dark and negative that needs to be gone from your life, and this is going to open up some new stuff here. And I feel a lot it has to do with other people and relationships, as well as personal and / spiritual growth, okay? Excuse me, I'm getting hoarse from talking. Excuse me. Rest and reconsider, okay? It is a time to take a break. It is a time to sit back. It's a time of sitting back and waiting and seeing what's happening. Every sign has gotten this. It's waiting, revisiting issues, and working, continuing working, continue planting and putting those seeds in the ground to have some fruits and the efforts of your labor show up at a later date. And finding balance. Getting to know yourself, getting to learn to love yourself, to have balance in your work, your play, and everything else. It takes balance. In your base chakra, that means get grounded. You can't be balanced unless you're grounded. So take these 2 colors. There's lots of purple here too, which is healing. Take these 2 colors and bring them in. I'm struggling with that orange color, so I have some things to let go of too. And love abounds. There are people around you that do care about you. Please do not believe that anything other is so. You are perfectly born. You're perfect in God's eyes. You're precious, and you are loved, and you are beautiful. So don't let anything else tell you otherwise. Spread your wings. It's time to grow in different ways. I feel for a lot of you, it's this spiritual path. You're looking upward, you're going inward, and I feel that you're going to get there this time. I feel there's going to be a seed that grows within you. It may take time for you to get to where you're going, but there's definitely something coming of a spiritual nature here. And God's asking you to take the time to listen, get out in nature, ground yourself. Try not to control anything, go with the flow. You might want to watch Pisces message too. That's all too about going with the flow. A lot of the signs I actually got going with the flow, especially the first half of the year, like Aquarius through Aries, I think it was. So if you have any of those signs in you, definitely go with the flow. Because it's not a time to be making big decisions. It's just a time to take care of your issues, your patterns, your problems, whatever the case may be for you. But it's time to take care of those issues. So, and then when you're done, then you'll start seeing some efforts and fruits from your labor. So hang in there, have a lot of strength, because you're going to need it, all right? And I know you don't have a lot right now, but call on people to love you and support you. Re-energize yourself. Get out in the sun. That's a big thing. Get out in that sunshine and let it fill you up. It will change your energy, okay? All right, like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. I'll see you mid-months. If you want a personal reading, they're $50 per hour. Video conferencing, one-on-one with me. You can ask all the questions you want. Again, I'll see you at mid-months. Take care.